Is Missouri Republican Congressman Eric Burlison, who is a member of the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, thank you for your time and hopping on this morning.
No problem.
So a lot to unpack here, obviously. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer gave that August 19th deadline to hand over the goods. If the department fails to meet that deadline, what legal avenues remain for you to hold them accountable?
Yeah, I mean, we have the ability to hold people in contempt of Congress. This is something that has been done in the past. I think that, look, these individuals need to understand that we're taking this very seriously. And as you can tell, we're not doing this on a partisan basis. We want the truth, which is why we're subpoenaing both Republican attorney generals and Democrat attorney generals. We're trying to get answers. We're trying to get down to what actually happened.
This saga has clearly caused a high-profile clash between the White House and members of Congress, including some Republicans who are calling for more transparency. Why wasn't President Trump subpoenaed?
Look, I think that Trump does not have enough. There's not enough evidence that Trump had that level of involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. But we have Bill Clinton, who traveled on his plane over 20 times and reportedly was at the island 20 plus times. That's something that we think that we need to get to the bottom of. And look, if there comes more evidence that suggests that the president is somehow involved, look, we're not trying to make this a partisan issue. At the end of the day, if someone was involved with pedophilia in any way, it's not acceptable in this country, and everybody who's involved has to face justice.
I think all of us got that push alert yesterday that the Clintons had been subpoenaed and realized, kind of what a turning point that was. I know you just mentioned the plane rides, the relationship in the past. What concrete information do you think they have to share? And have the Clintons responded to you yet at this point?
Yeah, I think that what will happen is we'll probably be able to subpoena some people that were junior to these individuals, people that were in their orbit, and be able to get further information. And then that will force, hopefully, more information out of anybody from a higher level. But this is just the beginning of this investigation. I think Chairman Comer has set the table and making it very clear that we mean business, that he's very serious about this effort.
Ghislaine Maxwell's attorneys have come forward, and they're arguing against the attempt to unseal the documents and the grand jury testimony against her. And they said, quote, Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Ghislaine Maxwell is not. Do her wishes hold any weight here for you and your committee?
No. And look, we are subpoenaing Ghislaine Maxwell as well. Chairman Comer has issued that subpoena now in working with her attorneys because she is appealing to the Supreme Court, which I think she has no chance whatsoever in that case. Until it's best that we hold off until that's done, and then I think that she'll be in a position where she'll want to play ball.
And then another person on this list is Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's been asked to hand over all of the full, complete, and unredacted Epstein files. Chances and likelihood of that happening, seeing as how she hasn't done that to date?
Look, I mean, this is Congress. I mean, we are the first branch of the federal government. We're in Article 1. This is a serious issue. We've issued the subpoena, and Pam Bondi, who respects the Constitution and respects the rule of law, I believe that I'm going to give her every good chance that she will comply with this request.
Congressman Eric Burlison, I got to end it there, but thank you so much for your time, and our team will be checking back in with you soon.
Thank you.